When Peter saw him, he said to Jesus, "Lord, what about him?" Jesus said to him, "What if I want him to remain until I come? What concern is it of yours? You follow me." Comparing oneself with others is an act of violence against one's uniqueness. Comparing ourselves with others steals our happiness and joy. Why? Because we no longer see the beauty that we can enjoy before our eyes, but we see the beauty in other people's lives that we cannot enjoy. Every minute we spend expecting to have someone else's life is every minute of our life that we waste. We waste the talents God has given us. That's why Jesus corrected Peter when he wanted to compare himself with the disciple whom Jesus loved. Jesus had just told Peter about the cross he would bear. Peter immediately lost focus. Jesus reminded him to stay focused on following him and not spending time comparing himself. Following Christ is indeed a lot of challenges, especially since each of us has a unique personal cross. Jesus himself had a life full of challenges and sufferings. He invited Peter and all of us to stay focused on following him. Following Christ means not taking our eyes off him. Following him means seeing the beauty that is in the person of Christ. Followers of Christ do not compare themselves to anything other than the way, truth, and the life. Stop comparing yourself means being grateful for the greatness of others without reducing your sense of wonder at God's greatness in our lives. We will sink with a feeling of insecurity about ourselves when we see the success of others. The problem is that we are comparing our internal struggles behind the scenes with a film of someone else's success story. I once compared myself to a friend who at that time composed lots of beautiful songs almost every day. As for me, producing a new song takes a lot of time. I lost focus because spiritual songs became beautiful when the focus was on Jesus himself, not the author. Jesus invited me to follow him. As I focused more on following Christ's movements, the songs flowed, all for his glory. Let's ask the Holy Spirit so that we can focus more on following Jesus. Let us not compare ourselves with our neighbors. Let us be grateful for each of our unique journey in following Jesus, wherever he leads us.